Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
It's been a terrific Tuesday out there. We received this great video coming from Scott Taylor. This was Black Rock. Absolutely stunning to see. Gosh, this was when that sun was going down, when you can see the waters. It was a stormy day yesterday, but today we had drier conditions, really nice, but temperatures on the cooler side. We're going to stick with that cooler trend in the coming days. Satellite radar shows just a little bit of cloud cover streaming through northern and central Utah, but other than that, quiet on the western front. For now, we get a secondary cold front moving through tonight that will change things up. Highest wind speeds double digits for Cache Valley and Salt Lake. Little breezier on the eastern side of the state and, of course, in the southwestern corner of the state. The winds can easily spread pollen. This is what it looked like from the ABC4 studios this evening. The flag was moving, the breeze was out there, and pollen is something we're going to have to keep an eye on. We keep high pollen as we get through our Thursday and Friday. Just wants to remind you, emphasize the fact that that tree pollen is going to be medium high. So unfortunately, not a ton of relief for allergy sufferers. 50s and 60s for those high temperatures. 62 in Salt Lake, 66 is where we're supposed to be. We were 68 yesterday, so cooler. 60s and 70s in eastern Utah, made it to 63 in Delta, 72 in Cedar City, and low 80s in places like Lake Powell and St. George. So we head into tonight, partly cloudy skies with numbers dropping into the 50s. Now, as our next cold front moves through, it's mostly dry, but it will bring another shot of cooler air. Low to mid 40s along the Wasatch Front for the overnight and into tomorrow morning. We're off to the races, but we do get that colder air making an impact Wednesday into Thursday. Put our futurecast into motion. There's our stationary front. Here's our secondary front. It moves through overnight. Now, it does bring the potential of a little bit of moisture with it along that frontal boundary. You notice that into central and then eventually eastern Utah by the afternoon. For the overnight, maybe a shower or two is possible, but it looks overall pretty dry. Thursday brings high pressure, but it doesn't last. We gear up for another system to swoop in and impact northern Utah late Thursday and into Friday. That's going to bring increased cloud cover and the chance of some showers for the northern third of the state. Okay, we talked about that cooler air with that front coming through. Brand new freeze watch issued for Box Elder County and Utah County. This is Wednesday night into Thursday morning. This is when we're going to see those temperatures dropping in outlying areas like Box Elder County and Utah County, getting into the upper 20s in some locations. Now, we did have a warm stretch, so if you planted already, heads up here. You want to cover those plants, especially if you did fruit trees or tomatoes. I usually like to wait until Mother's Day, and this is a good reminder why we can get a cold snap, and that can really target that early vegetation. Upper level futurecast shows our midweek little system sending a cold front through overnight. There's Friday's system. There's high pressure moving in, which will help us on Saturday. But then we look at another storm that moves in Sunday and into Monday, and that brings the potential of some wet weather our way. Our high temperature trend keeps us below average for the next several. Saturday looks nice, but then we start to slope back down as that system moves in into early next week. 30s and 40s tonight, 56 in St. George. Highs tomorrow only in the 50s, running below average as a result of that passing front. Low 80s in St. George. Winds will really pick up for the weekend with a little more cloud cover in Washington County, but overall dry conditions for the next 7 days. The Wasatch Front brings that slight chance on Friday. That could be bumped up to isolated showers as we get a little closer. And then Sunday night into Monday, here comes that next system. Temperatures kind of up, down, and all around. A little cooler for the next 2 days. Back over to the desk.